everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I think this is episode 15. So I got a surprise last episode. There's more story. So we are at this little hut. The Madam's hut. And we've got to go find some lakes. Adaman. So where are you headed? To the lakes? Oh, so that's where we are. Trial of Lake Verity? So I'm wondering if I can't just walk around anymore. Am I gonna get like stopped or something? Because like I feel like a wanted criminal now. Pearl member, Galaxy member. I'm a no member. I can still do balloon challenges. Okay, so I need to go this way. Yeah, it's been an interesting turn of events. Wrong button. Is it? I don't want to end up in the water. There we go. That was a bit rough. I'm a learning pilot, okay? They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Variety was born. If I'm saying that wrong, my bad. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tale goes anyway. Your arc phone is beeping. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Cheetah. Mistress Pogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. I wonder if they're all gonna have like different types, probably. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Are they gonna be like level 100? I'm not level 100 yet. Like a snail. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Cheetah. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Uh-huh. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna die. I'm sorry, Machamp. Let's go, Machamp. Oh, it's only level 58. That's the way, Cheetah. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. I thought that was the Pokemon of the lake. That's a bit creepy. Your emotions? Share them with me. Okay. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. No, really? You're so smart, Adaman. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Prize? Oh, do I have to, like, pick the right answers? How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting? What did you feel when mingled with Aizu's clans? I don't know. We're all so different. It's a wide world. And I don't know. We're all so different. Adaman's still face palming in the background. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt betrayed, not bitter. Life is complicated. I don't know. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. So did my answers matter? Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. What red chain? Maybe my answers did matter. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, we've 2 lakes left to visit. Oh, okay. That was easy. Volo. Looks like that worked out well, Cheetah. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Aizu, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't probably know how we came to worship Almighty Sanoa in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder, for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Cognita's home? Yeah, okay. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mesprit's plume. Though the legends told it true, then the red chain must be real as well. I read well when I was reading real and it came out rel. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess. But how? Why? Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, the rift were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Yeah, me too. Right there with you, Adaman. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sanoa and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain. Now, nonchalant you sound. Oh, how nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. I don't know. Which one's closer? So before all this happens, you kind of want to, you know, explore everything. Because I don't think you're going to be able to freely explore. It seems like I'm restricted on where I need to go. Or where I can go. We're going that way. That was a better landing, but I still landed into a rock. So if I just sit here on this screen, would he just keep on moving his mouth like he's talking? I still wish Pokemon games had speaking. But, oh well. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why. though it could be a fluke of geography. Geography. God. My brain. Or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. The lake is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When the Pokemon took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the story says anyway. I'm gonna make another cave. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Cheetah. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. So same. Now let's see what's waiting for us. Oh, can I catch it? Oh, I know you don't need me to tell you this, Cheetah, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. Catch it. Can I catch it? What level is it? 58 again. No effect whatsoever. I don't really have anything good to fight this thing. Shadow Claw. Ooh. Oh, can I pull it? Oh, stop beating Garchomp up. Oh my god! That is so cool! Oh man, that's so cool. Amazing. Knew you could do it, Cheetah. You feel a mysterious presence. Why are they so surprised? Like, this is exactly what happened with the other one. Can I heal my Pokemon first? Where are all my items? Oh. Hey, gotcha. Okay. Come, I will test your knowledge. Oh, do you know what? I should have tried to bloody capture the other one too. Combi, Zubat, Unknown magneton dusclops. How many are their eyes? Oh. One? Tell me each one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Repeat it. Okay. Combi, Zubat, unknown magneton dusclops. How many are their eyes? Doesn't dusclops only have one eye? And magneton? I think. Or am I thinking? I don't know. Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. I don't know how many. Wait, I think Zubat doesn't have any eyes. Hang on. The Combi... Unown. I'm gonna have to look up Unown. What is that Pokemon? Unown... Okay, they only have one eye. Is the answer just one? Although Combi has like 6. What are my choices? Oh! Oh. I don't even get choices. Do I just... Combi... Who was next? Combi... Zubat. Zubat doesn't have any eyes. Unknown only has one. I googled that. Magnetron. Magneton. I have to Google that. Hang on. 3. Has 3, and Dusclops only has 1. Oh, I needed 5. Oh, okay. Is that right? Oh, cool. I did it! Well, Google did it. Uxie's Claw. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Uxie. Uxie. I don't know how to say that. The being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. There's one more to go. Oh, I'm like kicking myself that I didn't try and capture the other one. I assume all went well, Cheetah. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running around? I guess I can think of 2 reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you were right. You know, who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Though having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Yes, but when something that powerful can mend the world, it could also destroy it too. Or like the villain could just hide it forever and eternity, and then the world like crumbles and disappears anyway. Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So shall we return to Mistress Pogata's home? I know I'm saying that wrong, but I don't know. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress has any more insights to share with us. So that's the claw. The claw! I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed. Yeah, we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo guild merchants informed me that Commander Hamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Cheetah. There's no time to lose. We've got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Hey, one thing. Something you need? Can I buy cake? I can! I'll do that later. To the next spot. Crimson Nearlands. Oh, I meant to go to the second one. Oh, I want to take it back. I want to go back. Yep. Should have went to the other one. You know about Lake Vala? Said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokémon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend would have us believe. And they're still all surprised. Wouldn't you know like it's coming by now? Oh, a cave appears where there was none, as if just for Cheetah. In we go! I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Nah, really? Let's see what we're up against. Oh, I want to catch it. A menacing Pokemon waits before you. Watch it, Cheetah. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Fishy? Oh, I didn't realize he was already damaged. I shouldn't have stronged that. Ah! Oh, this one's the cutest so far. Oh, this one's the last one. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Oh no. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azil? Well, crap. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? No. I don't think you can hit him. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? Yup. You hear a voice inside your head again. Give up? You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. I really don't think I could hit him the other times. Like, as soon as my target thingy got to him, he like disappeared. Azelf's Fang. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Azelf, the being of willpower that lives in Lake Vala. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Looks like our lake journey is complete. So how do we forge the red chain? It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Oh, it's the mistress. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Right. But how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the legs. I received the red chain. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Cheetah. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Grinko Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet. Yeah, the mountain himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against the giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't know yet that our cheetah has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and pull off his foolhardy plan of his. Are they gonna throw like rotten tomatoes at me when I enter the village? Why the sad face? Huh? Wait, Cheetah, it's you. I can't believe I just let you pass right by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and the professor know you're back. Why can't I just go with you? Oh, my dear Cheetah. Professor, I know you've been worried about Cheetah, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders. If you please, Ray. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Cheetah. Anyway, where's Captain Celine? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander's gone. Well, he set out for Mount Hornet with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the Security Corps folks. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the Captain. The Captain! So you managed not to die. Just as ordered. Well done. Yeah, I've actually grown to like her, you know? Thanks to you, Capitan. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I visited 3 lakes. Go on. You explain about the red chain you obtained. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilath village. The Security Corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Cheetah's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Cheetah, take the red chain to the mount, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all of this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Finally. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't round to approve that. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you shouldn't. A Pokemon has a quest? Something's the matter, Lucario. I'm Rai. And you are? You haven't heard of me? Okay, you're Cheetah. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training ground? Oh. I've got like a world to save first. Hey, Mr. Mime. There you are, Cheetah. It is already headed to the mount. How are things looking here? The commander is already at the mount. He's already started up the mountain. He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, all right then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Cheetah. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a-wasting. See you there. Who is the reckless one? They do know I have, like, a bird. Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all. That's right. Cheetah worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. Too right, and a fine job she did too. You can still see Mr. Mime in the background. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokémon. Thanks. Here, take this. A max revive. How the hell does she get a max revive? Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp and from there the Temple of Sonoa. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. Should have bloody fought Lucario. I want to go back. Oh look, it's Bolo. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate. What? It looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adaman and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Cheetah, I wish you great fortune in battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Amado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for his... It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here, for moral support at least. This is the stone portal I've been told not to let anyone pass, but really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could ask for me? Okay. Is that Iron? More Iron over there. alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato gnocchi. But that taskmaster, Commando's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Commando's right hand, I am charged with executing all the gritty deeds Commando can't do or won't do for himself. I gave him my word I'll get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Commando who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. I did not prepare for this. Well, I didn't do much. I will revive you, Garchomp. I'm sorry. Oh. You Sidgewai! Wow, that looked like it hurt. Oh, you freaking kidding me? It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you, after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Cheetah. Pokémon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokémon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Haizu to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Um, Wait, are they not dead? He healed all my Pokemons. That's nice. You've bought the red chain. Nah, I left it back at home. Sorry, my bad. I'll run him back and get it. Peter, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Commando stopped us from heading toward the temple. He's in battle armor. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. What do you think, even the red chain is some trick on Cheetah's part? She worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with her the whole time. I saw her rise to the trials set by the 3 Pokémon of the lakes. If she somehow concocted all of that on her own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this girl, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Yeah, Adaman's got my back. Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokémon, Cheetah. Today we battle in earnest. Yep, didn't see that one coming. Battle. How many Pokemon? You got 4. Got 4 Pokemon. Ouchie! Snorlaxy! This is not looking good. How much bigger is Machamp compared to Snorlaxy? Although I think Machamp, I think he's an alpha thing. They're generally bigger anyway. That could be why. Of course that one's super effective. Say all these fighting animations are really cool. Get done, son. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Am I going to have to fight the almighty Sinnoh? I don't know if I can do that. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Cheetah, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander? I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Haizu. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. This is pretty. They're Pokemons. Sorry guys, I was looking at all the Pokemon statues. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me, then, human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think it's Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me, then, human, for the fight to come. Oh, I do have to fight him. Hey dude, what's up? The red chain didn't work, guys. Oh man, he's gonna like one-shot everything. Yep. Get out of there! Regroup! Was I supposed to catch him? Remember what I said, or what that Pokemon said to me? It was saying, try to catch me. If you have the strength to defeat it, surely you will be able to catch it as well. One would think so. Remember what I said, or what the Pokemon said to me? Yeah, I know. It's time to catch the Pokemon. Are you ready to battle it? Yes. Will this one-shot it? Or not? No, it didn't. Sweet. Sweet. About this ball. Like, it can't get much dead than it already is. She caught it! The red chain has shattered. But we owe the Pokemon of the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Cheetah, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Cheetah could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. Did we all just run away? All of you, we must vacate this. Forget that fancy talk. Book it! Come on! We gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce. You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Cheetah. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a build-up of this same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokémon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. So, wait. I just thought of something. So, if I chose the chick, does that mean I would have caught the one that came out the second? Was that her god? So then I would have caught that one. And then the one that I just caught would be the one that came out second? Because if that's the case, I want to go back and I want to catch the one that just came out because he looked way cooler than the other one. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you. As fellow leaders, you saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Cheetah. And to you, Cheetah, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Haizu. Did I though? Because there's still that thing up there. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Cheetah about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We've had no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is she to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I've got a plan. Thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The red chain. The chain of red. What? Hang on. We had the red chain, and now we need the chain of red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and claim they calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, mighty Dalgar said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least. The pieces, anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention? I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginnings part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leanne will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Cheetah, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them. Ah, just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leanne might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fella's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning, although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. Irida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leanne to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melee? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melee. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine! Whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to, and work they are not. And before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Teen Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people, and you've all so little compared to me. Pretty sure I beat you. I brought Leanne. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Isa's ores and stones are her precious resource. Izu's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Nearly, give it a rest, and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sanoa, or Mighty Dialagar, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leanne, if you would. Deck certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for Primevale Grotto. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the episode there. Everything's happening. The rift's still in the sky, and we still got to defeat one more Pokemon, I think. But it's been a cool story so far. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Stay tuned for the next episode. And Cheetah out. I'll see you in the next one.